Today I'm gonna be making tamales, red, green, and I'm also gonna do some sweet tamales. 3.5 pounds. It's already prepared. All I'm gonna add to this is a touch of vanilla to give it a little bit more flavor, a touch of cinnamon, raisins, and to fluff your tamales up, I'm gonna add a little bit of baking powder. Cheese with jalapeno tamales, which is gonna be the slice of cheese, a slice of jalapeno. These tomatillos, I'm gonna be using them to make my sauce for my chicken. 3 pounds of pork cushion meat. For the meat tamales, I got here 11 pounds. And since I want to spice them up, so I like my tamales a little bit spicy, I got the chile de árbol. I'm gonna be putting little by little when I blend it, so I can make sure that I want the right amount of spice. I don't want them like over spicy, but I want just a kick to it. Chile ancho, you're gonna need chile California. So I'm gonna be mixing these together. Garlic, it's gonna have to be a purple onion today. I also have my salt here that I'm gonna be using. Pepper, crushed cumin. So first things off, we're gonna start washing our meat. Make sure you peel it first before you add it in the water. Whoa, this onion's like making me tear up. It really is. Woo. Maybe purple onion. Okay, so one's gonna be for my chicken, one's gonna be for my pork. Garlic cloves, and this is for flavoring. I'm gonna put 2 cloves. So this is half a teaspoon of salt, 3 cloves here, 3 cloves here. In the meantime, what we're gonna do now is we are gonna prepare our chiles. How are we gonna prepare our chiles? We're gonna start soaking them. So first of all, we're gonna go ahead and wash them. Just gonna rip off the tail, and we're gonna soak them here until we're ready to use it. And I'm gonna just let them soak. We want to start boiling our tomatillos for when our chicken is ready. Then our tomatillo sauce is also gonna be ready. So I'm gonna start peeling these first, and then I'm gonna wash them. I start slicing up my jalapenos so I could just have them ready for when I do my cheese and jalapeno tamales. And then you're gonna cut it in half. So one of these is gonna go to each tamal. So we're gonna cut them like that. And our jalapenos, you're gonna cut them first in half. And I'm just gonna start cutting up all my cheese and jalapenos so I can have them ready. So our chiles and our tomatillos are ready. As you can see, I made a big portion because tamales are supposed to be saucy and not dry. So the secret is in the sauce. If you don't have enough sauce or the good amount of sauce, your tamales are going to come out dry. You want the texture and you want the flavor. It was a big amount. I think it was about 3 pounds. And I put 6 jalapenos. We're going to add 1/3 of onion, garlic clove, and we're going to add half a teaspoon of salt. Juice from the chicken broth, we're gonna go ahead and add that. And this is 1 cup right here. So we're not going to throw away our juice. We're going to save it. And this is what's going to give the flavor to the sauce. I'm going to put 1 cup. And we're going to bring it to the blender. Ooh. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add some nor and or chicken bouillon, however you guys want to call it. 1/2 teaspoon. Let it come to a boil. Let it season. We're gonna shred our chicken, and then I'm gonna put my chicken in here. It smells so good, guys. Since my chicken is still hot and I want to get it over with, I'm gonna shred it with my 2 forks. Look at how easy it comes apart. That's when you know that your chicken is ready. Now that my chicken is shredded, we're gonna go ahead and take it into the green sauce. It was super easy using the 2 forks. So at least one thing is done. Okay guys, we're gonna start soaking our leeks. You wanna wash them and soak them. Okay guys, so this is the brand of corn husk that I used, or that I'm gonna use to make my tamales. And I like it because they're thick, they don't break as easily. So I really recommend this brand. I'm gonna be here all night, guys, but it's okay because I was craving tamales, so I'm like, I'm gonna just do it. And I wasn't just craving one type, I was craving like all the types of tamales. The red, the green. So this is how we're gonna do the cheese and jalapeno. We're gonna put 1. Look at that, that looks so delicious. And a good amount would be like this much. So you just put it across. Like that. And then like that. How nice and soft it is. I could easily just rip it apart. So these are gonna be the red pork tamales. We already have the green ones there. There's about 30 tamales, if I'm not mistaken. And we're finishing up the cheese with jalapeno over here. We're halfway there with the masa, as you can see. And then after that, we're gonna move on to the sweet tamales, guys. So we're getting there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the blender. The little ones are the spicy ones, so I'm gonna try little by little to see if it needs more. Then I'll add more of the little chilies. But as far as the big ones, these are not spicy, so I'm gonna go ahead and just add all of them. 2 cloves, a little bit of pepper, and we're gonna add some ground cumin, and this is 1/2 teaspoon. And I'm also gonna add some salt, 1/2 teaspoon, and I'm gonna add a little bit of nor or chicken bouillon, and I'm gonna add a chunk of onion. Okay, and I'm gonna get my strainer. We're gonna pass it on to the pan. And this is because you don't want it to have a lot of pulp or seeds. So this is why I'm straining it. Guys, now I'm gonna go ahead and add my broth inside the blender so that it could give it taste. You want flavor in your sauce. Perfect, guys. We're gonna go ahead and add the pork inside. See how red it looks? It gave it a really nice color. And it smells so delicious in here. Just the smell of all the spices and the chiles mixed together. Smells so good. So it's gonna turn out to be really good. I highly recommend you guys to try it out at home. If you do guys decide to try it at home, make sure to tag me. And we're just gonna let it come to a boil. So it's gonna take about 5 minutes or so. Once it comes to a full boil, then we could turn it off, let it cool down for another 5-10 minutes, and then we could start preparing the tamales. Okay guys, I'm ready to put my tamales to cook. Here are all the tamales that I made. It's about, I would say about 50 to 60 tamales there. And I have my pot ready here. Now, the type of pot that you need is actually gonna need this piece here that you add. It's basically so that the tamales could cook in steam. Now that I have my tamales in place, they need to be facing up. I'm gonna cover them to cover them up so they can hold them moist inside and so that they can cook nicely. Okay, once I have it covered up like this, I'm gonna go ahead and put the lid and I'm gonna close it and then just let it cook. They're not gonna get burned because I have water underneath in the lower surface, so they're just gonna cook with the steam. And in a few more minutes they should be ready. So this is the red tamal. Now we're gonna open the green one. That's the green one. This is the cheese one. Look at that. Cheese and jalapeno. That looks good. This is the red pork tamal and chile colorado. And this is the chicken in green salsa. Look at that. So we're gonna go ahead and try the chicken one first. They're pretty hot because they're just freshly made, but they're really good. I'm gonna try the red pork tamal. I love the taste of the pork. Now I'm gonna try the cheese jalapeno. Ooh, spicy. The jalapeno is spicy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys still haven't subscribed, so that you guys can see every video that I upload. And make sure you guys hit that little bell button. And if you guys have any comments or any recommendations, please feel free to drop them down in the comments. And I always read all the comments. So thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do decide to make this, please go ahead and tag me so that I could see if you guys made this recipe. Especially right now with the holidays coming up, some good tamales can't go wrong. Thank you guys, and you guys have a great day. Bye.